And welcome back to more Kirby Star Allies. Last time we started our explanation of space itself and completed the first two levels. Now we're heading to the icy part, starting with planet Mystine, which sounds like a Misty Goldine, if you ask me. I think she had a Goldine actually in the anime. I don't know if she had one in the game. I think this might be Dreamland, like a Dreamland 3 remix. I'm listening to it and I think it's a Dreamland 3 remix. Also, I lost my yo-yo and I'm sad. Luckily the ally got the puzzle piece there, so we're good to go. See, we're getting to see Kine, because we have a water level. Did I say ice originally? I think I might have called this an ice world, because I didn't realize it was actually water level. Oops. Again, I do find most people think Kirby water levels are more manageable than most games, which I consider a true statement. What Rick did, the little rock move, is what happens if you have Kirby with stone or rock. Why did I say stone? Rock, Kirby, and Rick in the original Dreamland 3. So again, all of his attacks are based on things that happen in that game. Like different copy-billy combinations with Rick. It's really clever, actually. I think we also might have to ditch one of our partners. Sorry, Kirby. I think we've seen you in like a couple of videos now, so I think it's only fair to swap out Gooey. Since we just got Rick and Kine and Marks, I think this is the most fair possibility. So this is actually the first time we're giving someone a power. Sap Hammer. So this is a switch that needs to be hit down and hit with electricity. So you have to actually use that or Geokinesis, I think. I think Geokinesis works on that. But obviously we don't have easy access, so that's the better alternative at the moment. So there's a current. Let us go over here. This is actually a fun little puzzle. Yes, a puzzle in the Kirby game. This is cute, actually. We have a friend bridge that's already adorable by itself. But we have these two key waddle-dees. We need to kind of juggle them. Like this. Because the red one and blue ones were swapped. They were out of order, basically. So we had to actually get them back in order. So we have the red door opened. And we have the blue door opened. Isn't that the Stanley Parable thing? Like a red door and a blue door? I haven't played Stanley Parable. I've only seen like a stream of it once. I'm planning to go into it relatively blind at some point. I don't know when. You know me and saying I want to play a game for a Let's Play or a stream, and then spending a million years trying to get to that Let's Play or stream just because I have a lot of other things I like to play, and overcommitting. Isn't there a switch in this level? I think there might be a switch in this level. I don't know where it would be though. So you have to break that to get through this current. Kine has an easy time through here because he can actually swim against the currents. So if you're playing player 2, or whichever player number is relevant, he makes short work of this level. I kinda don't want to lose plasma, but I'm playing very recklessly, so I need to stop that. Oh, I don't know why that didn't do damage, but okay. I swear that hit me. Puzzle piece, Marks got it. It's so weird having Marks as like Kirby's friend in this game. It's slightly disconcerting. I'm not gonna lie. Now this is one of those weird quirks of my own playing. I'm gonna go around just to make sure. I'm suspicious. Basically, one thing I find very fascinating is in underwater levels like this, I prefer the analog stick. In ground levels, I prefer the D-pad. I just find it makes more sense to use the analog underwater for better 3D control, but when you need 2D control, I prefer the, I prefer the... Why am I trying to blank? I prefer the, the D-pad. I don't know why that was like such an impossible sentence to get out, but there you go. Just a personal quirk. Got the switch. Extra stage open. Good to go. I think this is the end of the level. There should be one more fight, I want to say, and then endgame. Maybe the boss fight's in the extra stage. I really don't remember. We'll find out, I guess, right now. Or not, because there's actually more stages than I remember. So yeah, new to this game is the little spot dodge you can do with a charge of electricity. You can kind of zip around. Reminds me of Pikachu's, Okay, that wasn't terrifying at all. It reminds me of Pikachu's, up B in Smash Bros. By the time this video comes out, the new Smash Bros. Direct will have already aired. So, I am envious because I am, like, actually really excited for this Nintendo Direct. Apparently they might announce, like, the last few characters and also the last few modes, so I'm actually really pumped. I want another Kirby rep. I would take Dark Meta Knight with, like, his moveset in this game, but, we haven't actually seen that, so take my word for it. This is a long stage. I feel like we should have been done with this by now. Like, really, I feel like we should have been done with this stage already. For just kind of a regular, ordinary stage in the middle of a world, it feels very substantial. So again, in terms of runtime, I feel like this game is actually pretty comparable to the DS, or the 3DS games. It's longer than Squeak Squad, because in terms of episode count, we've already gone past Squeak Squad. But again, that was only a $30 game, so you can make the argument of, oh yeah, it doesn't matter as much that there's less content, or not that much more content. Rick, Ku, and Kine are my favorite partners in this game, just because of having all of the elements. Ice, water, fire, wind. They're the most versatile, so I find them the most efficient, so just having them gives you access to all the elements, so you don't need to have, like, you know, Burning Leo, and Chili, and Dribbly. Oh, that's a very familiar silhouette. Unfortunately, you know what this means. Yep, not actually doing that level. We're going down here. Exoplanet Alpha. So now we're actually justified in saying Alpha. Before I was saying Alpha, and it was actually an A. Now it actually is an Alpha. Return to Dreamland. Hi, Milky Way Wishes. I say that slightly sarcastically and slightly like, this is actually cool. Except, instead of being seasons, it's time of day. So it's a little bit different than Milky Way Wishes, one level. The first level, so, yeah, that one. He was actually lighting up the grass, but I was just literally holding up at the time, so it worked out rather conveniently. So here we have a little bit of a conundrum, because it's underwater, and we can't use electricity underwater. Makes sense, right? So we'd actually need to go through the doors until it is nighttime. And then everything's frozen. So we can break all that and light up the switch. Another door. Again, red doors are two-way doors, so there's no penalty to going through a red door. Yellow doors are one way, so you have to kind of be careful of going through those. So my advice is if you see an orange door, or red door, go through that first. Make sure there's nothing secret behind it. God, what was the planet called in that game? I don't remember. It was like the grass planet. But I wish I could remember what it was actually named. I'm kind of failing as a Kirby fan by not knowing the name of the first planet in Milky Way Wishes. This is a change of scenery, to say the least. Again, if you're playing as Kine, you're actually gonna have no problem here. If you're playing as Kirby, you might be kinda screwed. I'm gonna be honest. I have died here, to be honest, so let's hope for the best. Also, this is the Void music from Return to Dreamland. Like the Void stages with like the purple / blue, depending on what difficulty you're on. Backgrounds sort of closing in on you. I think it was purple or blue. It might have been red and blue. Red and purple. I don't know. But it feels a little bit odd reusing. Also, this is cool. That's up Y, up down, wait, down up Y, which is a really cool move. 2 Chef Kawasaki's. I'm gonna be real and say I don't know where this music is from. So he's grabbed us, we need to break out. You can also just shake the controller if you so desire. Also, Marx is a little overpowered. Also, where the frick am I? I literally don't know where I am. I'm in the water. No wonder I couldn't find myself. I have no abilities, so we just kind of have to play the long game here. Wait for the stars to appear. Now I actually have Chef, so that's something. Again, Chef as an AI works different than Chef as a partner. No, that's the same thing. Chef as an AI works the same way as Chef as or works differently than Chef as a main character. I don't want to use it right now. There's a room with a ton of enemies right up ahead. I think. Yeah. So we're gonna do this. So when Kirby uses Chef, he has just his standard Chef move. You might recognize it from Brawl. But Chef Kawasaki, when you're playing as him as an AI, has his actual battle moves. You can still do this move, but it's like a special, and it's also on a cooldown, so you just can't spam healing, which is good. But it's actually kind of neat that they actually have slight variations to Kirby's moveset versus the enemy's movesets. Anyway, that was late for sure. That was definitely too late. Like, there are times where you can just feel that you're off, but I don't think we've gone to 3? We might have gone to 3 and I just forgot, but I don't think we've gone to 3 so far, so I'm actually proud of that fact. Yeah, we're not sucking completely so far. So yeah, it's the alpha, the extra stages that are throwing off the overall count, I think. Extra Planet Alpha. Done. So next time we're gonna hit up Marine Moon. And that doesn't have anything, so after Marine Moon, oh god, we have Planet Caverna. You see those 3 doors? Well, it's a maze. Spoiler, it's a maze. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby Star Allies.